Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet, GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to get to show you this thing today. Very, very special vehicle we have. Now this is our 2025 GMC Hummer EV 2X. Now this one is the pickup truck edition. You do have that bed back there and a very hard configuration to come by. Now this one here, EPA estimates you're going to get 310 miles of range on a full charge, which is very good performance here for a vehicle this size and weight. Now this one here was built on the Ultium platform, which basically means it was built from the ground up to be an EV. There's no dead space in this vehicle or parts that aren't being used. Now this one here comes with a 4-wheel steer and the active crab walk. This one here is finished off in a beautiful slate gray metallic. If we get up close, you can see it is pretty dirty. It definitely needs a good wash, but we take a good step back and all that dirt and grime kind of blends right into this beautiful color. That's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well. This one probably the best out of all of them. Also on the exterior here, we got these nice high gloss black accents, Hummer EV badge, as well as your 2X badge. You got your body color painted mirror caps, passive key entry system in all 4 doors. And we are gonna go over how that works. Right here, you got this textured side step so you don't slip. Right down here, these are your 22-inch high gloss black aluminum wheels. These are Hummer EV specific. Goodyear Wrangler tires on there. Very beautiful combination with the black, the high gloss black accents, and then that slate gray. Beautiful daytime running LED lights right up here. Now we do have remote start. I want to give you a quick look at these lights. You do have your welcome animations. I think we skipped it there, sorry. There it is. Beautiful look on that. Very sharp look when you're driving down the road as well. Now 2 presses of that ×2 circle arrow is going to go ahead and start it. Now everything is kicked on in there. Your climate control is going. You're going to see this daytime running LED light turn to a solid light. Right down here is your projector style LED headlamps. You have these very, very hefty tow hooks right on the front here. Those are frame mounted. Beautiful look on this. Now this is a E-trunk in the front, so you do have some space. 2 presses of this button right here is going to go ahead and open it. As you see there, it is a power lift gate, so it is going to go ahead and lift up on your command. Inside of here is where you're going to store your infinity roof panels. So those come off the top. There's 4 of them. This is a little carrying bag. You do have a nice little cargo lamp in there. And you have some cargo tie-down locations if you want to tie down either your roof panels or anything else you might want to keep in here. And then to close this, there is a button underneath there, but we're going to go ahead and just tap this button right there. And I'll go ahead and close it. I did hit it an extra time there. Right around here. Now with that passive key entry system, you just need the key in your pocket and you can lock and unlock this door, which is great if you want to keep it in a bag, purse, whatever it may be. We are going to go over all of those features in the front here, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back. Now in the Hummer, you have this nice topographical floor liner here. We're going to go ahead and turn off that AC so you can hear me. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can here with one hand. Nice frameless windows here. You just don't want to close it by the window. Now again, I'm about 6'2", definitely on the taller side, and I have more than enough room here to kick my legs out, sit back, very, very comfortable. This seat is back to my liking, and my knees still aren't hitting back here. You got your kangaroo pockets in both seats. It's not something they put in every vehicle now. Beautiful trim all over this vehicle. You have an 8-speaker Bose premium sound system with a nice topographical speaker cover. Right near the center console here, you have your HVAC controls for the rear. You have your 3 different heated seat options. HVAC right here, you got your vents, and then you have a Type-C and a USB charger. All the way down here is a 110 volt, then a nice little cubby space inside of there. And you get a beautiful interior view from back here. We'll check out the front. So right down here, nice little instrument panel. We will close this door real quick so it's not beeping on you. On the door is your electronic mirror and window adjustments. They are power folding, so you can go ahead and fold them in just like that. lock and unlock right there. And then you have your memory seat settings. Maybe you or a significant other can have your own. Toggling parking brake button. Here's your e-trunk button. Then you have your lift gate button in the rear. That's going to go ahead and open up your tailgate. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning. That's going to do those little minor adjustments for you to keep you in between the white lines. Here's your 4-way window drop. So if it's hot in the summer and you want to drop all your windows at once, you're just going to hold that button. Here's your lamp button for the back. You do have a light back there. That'll go ahead and turn it on. And here's your auxiliary port. So that's going to turn off the power to your 110 volt that you got back there. Then here's your display brightness. Go ahead and close that front e-trunk there. There might be something blocking that. Leather wrapped heated steering wheel. This does come with Super Cruise enabled. You're going to get that for 3 years free, which is really, really cool subscription. Now Super Cruise is just like your autopilot system. Right here's a little LiDAR camera, which is going to read your face and your eyes. Make sure you're looking at the road. Yeah, it'll do automatic lane change for you. On the left side is your adaptive cruise control settings with your forward collision alert. Now with forward collision alert, it's going to sense a collision in front of you, and then it is going to throw up a little red bar on the screen if you don't make any adjustments right here. Here's your Super Cruise button. So when you have your adaptive cruise control enabled, you're going to hit this button. It's going to flash red a couple times or blue until it's ready to read your face. And then as long as you have your road conditions correct and you're looking at the windshield there, your face is in view, it's going to go ahead and enable that Super Cruise. On the right side is your hands-free audio and phone call settings. On the back of the steering wheel here, you see this little trigger with a battery on it. Now that is your regen on-demand trigger. So that's going to turn your kinetic energy back into usable power with just a press of a button right there. But you do also have your one-pedal driving mode, which is going to give you that same ability. But as you let your foot off the accelerator, it's going to go ahead and slow you down. And when you put your foot back on it, it's going to speed you back up. Right around here, this is a fully touchscreen radio entertainment screen. Comes with a ton of cool things here, and this is a specific Hummer look. You can't get this look on any of the other vehicles. It does come with a Google Assistant, which is really cool in my opinion. You can do things like, hey Google, change the temperature to 72.
Sure, changing the temperature to 72 degrees.
So it's pretty cool. You have in-vehicle controls. You can control everything with your voice, volume, temperature. You can ask it silly questions like how much range do I have left? But a very useful tool if you want to be truly hands-free. Again, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all wireless. You have a nice little charge app where you can set your target charge level. You can schedule charge times during peak or off-peak hours, It'll show you your energy usage, what is using your battery the most, and you can kind of customize that or stop using something. Yeah, a ton of cool settings in your energy app right there. You have every single camera angle GM offers here. So you have your 360 view, your surround vision, forward facing view. You have your forward over top view, rear over top view, rear facing camera angle, forward facing camera angle, and then your hitch view. Right down here, you have your ventilated seats, heated and ventilated, 3 different cooling options, 3 different heating options. Now you do have your hard inputs here for your climate control. Everything is not on the screen. They did want to give you that option to have some tangible buttons. Fan speed is going to be right in the middle here. You'll go up or down with this piano tile. Here's your recirculating air button, your auto settings. So that's going to sense what temperature it is in here and it's going to change it accordingly. Right down here is your heated steering wheel option. Here's your traction control off button. 4-way directional. Parking assistance. So you'll see these little circles outside of the front bumper and the rear bumper there. So when you go ahead and hit this button and that little orange bar is lit up, it's going to beep at you if it senses you pulling or backing into any objects. And then here's your parking assistant again. So I believe one of these is your front, one of them's the rear. Right down here's a nice little wireless charging pad. You'll just set your phone on there. That'll go ahead and start charging it. Type-C and a USB. An electronic precision shifter right here, so you don't have to hear the clunkiness of putting your vehicle into gear. This is all just one speed. Right here's your little control dial. This is where you're going to control your 4-wheel steer and your crab walk. You'll go ahead and hold down this button for 6 seconds. That's going to activate crab walk. We did put into gear here. We'll go ahead and check out the tailgate back there. Nice little space under here as well before I miss that. Right here is your charge port. Level 1, level 2, and DC fast charging capabilities. Clear tail lenses right there. Beautiful look to that. This is a multi-flex tailgate, or as you probably heard, the multi-flex on the trucks. The same thing here. So you have your workstation in your first spot right here. You go ahead and lift this up, press the bigger button right there to drop the whole thing. Then you press the smaller button while it's down, and it's going to go ahead and drop into another step. So that's number 2 right there. Then we go ahead and lift it all back up. You can do that with one hand there. Then you go ahead and just drop the top part. Then you lift up the foot spot where you normally step on it, and it's a nice little blocker if you have something a little bit too long for your bed, but it does fit in there. We got one more. Then if you need all of the room that you possibly can get, you can drop down the tailgate all the way and pop that up, and it acts as a little stopper. You can get a kicker audio system installed right here. Now in the back here, this is a spray-on bed liner. You have 12 cargo tie-down locations. You have 6 on each side, and they hold up to 500 pounds each there, so plenty of combinations to keep everything tied down. You have a nice 110 volt and your cargo lamps right there. You'll see it up there as well. It is in the loaner program right now for service, so if you need your vehicle serviced and you have a vehicle this size, you might need a vehicle for some reason like this, you can go ahead and apply for it. Beautiful look on this Hummer. I think a bag might be blocking the sensor in the front there. But that is our 2025 GMC Hummer EV 2X. If you have any more questions about this beautiful vehicle, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont. And I'm sorry about the noise.